Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm here to lead you through some yoga exercises and postures that will help with back pain and hip pain due to pinched nerves. These exercises are also great for any sort of back pain or hip discomfort, also shoulder discomfort and neck discomfort. Yoga is really great for ailing any discomfort or pain you might be having in your joints, because it not only strengthens the muscles, but also stretches them. So let's grab a light blanket or a towel, either one would work, and come down to our mat on all fours. And we'll just have our blanket or towel nearby us. So we're going to first start on all fours. And you may want to cushion your knees. So that's always an option. You can take your blanket or towel, place them underneath your knees for some added cushioning. And then when we're on all fours, if you ever get any wrist discomfort, you can always make fists and come to your fists. So when we're on all fours, you want your joints to be stacked. So hips right above those knees. Knees are about hip width apart. Unless it's extremely uncomfortable for you, then feel free to widen the knees. Shoulders are above the elbows, elbows above wrists. We're going to inhale, let that belly sink towards the mat, sacrum or tailbone and head come up towards the ceiling into a cow pose. Exhaling, tucking the sacrum and chin towards the chest, pushing up through those shoulders into a cat pose. Inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. Move through this a few times. This is really great for your spine, for your hip joints, your shoulder joints, also your abdomen. Breathing, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. Let's do one more round. Good. Come back to our neutral spinal position. Curl our toes under. Send our hips up to the ceiling into a downward facing dog. Now in down dog, your feet are about hip width apart. Your head is right in between our shoulders, avoiding the tendency to want to crank the neck forward by tucking the chin or looking forward. That head is right in between our shoulders. We're releasing our shoulders away from our ears. Also, another tendency to scrunch them up. We want to release them down. So let's start by pressing one heel towards the mat and then the other. Breathing here. Good. Now coming up to the balls of your feet and pressing both heels towards the mat. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. 2 more. And exhaling. Now, let's inhale. On this next exhale, let's sigh. Let's take a big sigh out and just let everything go. Good. Bend our knees. We're coming into child's pose. So, there's a couple of different options for child's pose. And child's pose it's a really great, very gentle, restorative pose that is great to come to any time. Really, you don't have to necessarily be doing the whole workout to come to child's pose. If you're just having some discomfort, you might want to come to that posture. It's very nice, especially at night. It's a nice calming posture. So there's a couple options you have, and I'll demonstrate them all, and then you can pick which one you want to do. So our big toes will be together. Knees are outward. You come down, stretching the arms out, laying the head, forehead on the mat. That's one option. Another option is to bring the knees together, bringing the forehead down on the mat. If either of those options are uncomfortable for you in your joints at all, you can prop yourself. So I prefer wide-legged child's pose. So I'll demonstrate from the propping from that posture. But you can also prop from child's pose with your knees together. So you can take your blanket, place it underneath your glutes, underneath those hips. And so you're propped a little bit as you're sitting up. So your hips won't come down quite as far. So it won't be as intense. And then bringing that forehead down to the mat. Or you can make fists, stack your fists. Bring your elbows out a little bit for some support. And rest your forehead on your fists. So when you look down, your forearms are at about a 45-degree angle, maybe a little bit more. My elbows are almost touching the long sides of my mat. So those are some options for your child's pose. So let's pick which one we'd like to do, and we'll come into it and just stay in it for 3 breaths. Through those deep inhales and exhales. And as we're in child's pose, inhaling and exhaling, let's just close our eyes and really envision inhaling peace and love, exhaling negativity and self-doubt. And just kind of meditate on that, visualize that as you're inhaling and exhaling. So let's come to our child's pose, whatever that is looking like today. And we'll take our 3 breaths. And then when you're done, coming up to a seated position. Well, thank you for letting me be a part of your yoga practice today. It was a joy to lead you. And always remember, if you have any pain or intense discomfort during a posture, just come out of it. Feels like garbage, no good. That's a good rule of thumb in yoga. We are here to bring more joy and comfort to your life. So I wish you much peace, love, joy, and gratitude, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.